What's good, YouTube? ToxicSight here, back again once again with another video, and in this video we are going to be going over the next frontline champion. Let me get back into the shooting range. The game just crashed a little while ago, so I gotta reload into it. In this video we're going to be going over Raum. I'm not that experienced with Raum. I understand how he's played. I understand how annoying he can be. But I personally haven't gotten much experience with them, so like I said at the beginning of every video, these are my personal opinions. Take them for just that, as opinions. Don't take them as just the way you play them or anything. But let's get into it. So his talents are Earth Splitter, increase your ultimate charge, Enforcer, reduce damage taken while using Juggernaut, and Subservience. Allies in a 40 range unit around you heal 100% or 100 health each for each soul harvest. His best talents, in my opinion, are Enforcer and Subservience. We're going to go over Enforcer first, which has the damage reduction while using Juggernaut. Reduce the cooldown of Juggernaut by 2 seconds after activating Soul Harvest. Heal for 450 per champion hit by Juggernaut. Increase the potency of Juggernaut's knockback. Increase the maximum health. And increase distance traveled by Juggernaut. The main thing about this talent is you have to use your Juggernaut as often as you can, which is your movement ability. We're going to talk about his abilities real quick. So, Hellfire Gauntlet is his primary fire. Shreds targets set for soul. Shreds its target soul every 6 hits. Deals 40 damage while fully spun. Each soul fragment can be consumed to gain soul armor. Ignition ignites your gauntlet, fully spin it up and consume no ammo for 3 seconds. Soul Harvest harvest enemy shattered souls, drawing loose souls in and gaining 2,000 soul armor on activation, as well as an additional 200 soul armor for each fragment collected. And then Juggernaut, wind up and take off charging, dealing 600 damage and knocking up players hit. And then his ultimate Cataclysm, stomp the ground and send forth a shockwave, dealing 999 damage and stunning enemies for 1.2 seconds. His ability to destroy shields and deployable walls. So, using his primary fire, it takes a little while to charge up, but then it does its damage constantly. He's got a 500 round minigun clip, which is great. Whenever you get really low on ammo, what I like to do is then I like to pull the chain up, because it won't use ammo during that 3 seconds. And you don't absolutely have to use your soul harvest ability to pull in the souls. You can just get close to them. Like, watch, I'll show you here in a second. 20 is the maximum souls you can have on the ground. So as you can see, I was on the other side of the wall and I could collect them, which is really nice. And as you can tell now, I'm just getting really close to them and it's collecting them. Or if you're shooting them at point blank range, they don't even touch the ground, you just instantly pick them up. So he's pretty cool since he refills his shield constantly. We're gonna go over his movement ability, which I'm gonna actually get closer to these guys. You throw your Gatling gun and then all you do is run. So during the charge with using Enforcer, you have damage reduction, which is good. And then you heal for each time you hit somebody. You have increased knockback, and the whole 9 yards basically. I really wouldn't say Enforcer's his best. It's his second best because his ultimate charge rate isn't really all that important due to the fact that watch how fast it charges whenever you're hitting stuff. Like, there's really no point in extra ult charge. Because in the 3 seconds of within the 3 seconds of not costing ammo, I got up 15%. Like, I got up to 78% already off of a clip. So, I mean, he charges up pretty fast anyways, regardless of it. So, it's not really all that necessary. Next, we're going to go over the, so that's all about Enforcer. We're going to go over his other talent, which is Subservience, which in this one you need each heal fragment gathered heals you for 100. Heal for 300 after activating Soul Harvest. Increase your maximum HP. Reduce your damage taken by 10% for 3 seconds after activating Soul Harvest. And reduce the time it takes to spin your Gatling gun. All this talent and loadout is to get them to drop as many souls as they can. And then of course keeping your Gatling gun going as often. There's not really much about his loadout that his playstyle is any different, other than the fact that, of course, you don't have your damage reduction while you're the Juggernaut. I really like this loadout due to the fact of all the survivability it has. You don't have to rely on your healer, like next to any. Since every time you activate F, you heal. Um, that's basically about all about him. The items, he's a great cot spreader. Rejuve or Life Rip, I wouldn't go Veteran or Kill to Heal with him. Don't really need the other ones. Maybe Deft Hands if you focus on your Gatling gun more. Cotter or Kronos is really, really good on him. Nimble's good, and then any of your shielding. But the main ones that I would honestly pick with him are those three, and then whichever one your fourth one you want. Because with Cot 1, actually, I think it's with Cot 3, or with Kronos 3. Gee, I wish his loading by default was faster. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for Raum. He is a really good and annoying frontline, like I said at the beginning. It just takes a while to get used to him since he really is slow at moving at first, has no actual shielding other than whenever you soul harvest and collect the souls. But other than that, he's a great champion. I'm starting to try and learn him and play him better. But that's going to do it for this video. Until next time, be good to yourself, be good to your loved ones, and I will see you next time.